Good morning, Hazel. How are you? Oh gosh, you know what I forgot? I know what I forgot. You don't know, but I know. Yes. I still forgot my glasses. Don't make me brush you. Yes, vintage. How are you? Yes, what is your question, my friend? It depends. Do you think she likes you too? I would find out if you feel like she likes you too. If she doesn't seem like she likes you, I'd keep it to myself. Cat, I got an email for the a job. Should I take it? I don't know. Right? So maybe keep it to yourself for a while and hang out with that person a little more and see how you feel. Because if somebody has a crush on you, it starts to become obvious. Vintage says, Hazel, what's the job, right? What is the job, Hazel? Jack's an upside down boy today. Stop. Let you go look. Wait a minute. It makes no sense. What do you think, Jack? Pediatric dentistry. How come you didn't already know that? Gosh, is a person not allowed to say pediatric? Goodness gracious. It's ridiculous, YouTube. YouTube is ridiculous. If you didn't know, I'm telling you right now. Ridiculous. It just says take it. Do you like kids? That's important. Do you have a lot of patience? That's important. I just want to turn off the fan, right, Jack? No fan. Oh, sweet baby. Oh, you need your belly rub. You need a good brushing? Just give me a minute. I'm going to get your hairbrush. Let me brush you. Let me brush the little boy. Oh, such a good boy. Yes, me to your chest. I know you like your chest being done. Yeah. You got knots, sir. Look at you. Oh, so pretty. What is in here? Okay. Funny boy. Funny Jack. What are you looking at? What was I going to get? I was going to get. I see you wagging your tail at me. Do you want some more? Mm-hmm. Aw. Bubba, I see you wagging your tail at me. I saw it. Do it again. Funny puppy. What did I miss? Hi, Janet. Please show Fluffy, and when you take him and you want to so much. Hi, Janet. Good morning. Sarah, good morning. Hi, Daniel. Erebus, they will delete pretty much anything if they think it looks weird, I guess. Janet, hi. Texas, thank you. Hi, Cage. Hazel says, well, I am doing general dentistry now, but I see over 400 a week. Do you love kids is the number one question. Cage says, actually not exactly. It goes through a filter, then YouTube checks it. The AI checks it, and then after that they'll censor. I also have my own keywords, so but I don't think they're that strict. Come back. Come back to me, puppy. I love you, Jackie. You're the cutest puppy ever. How could you not? So good. Lost him. You got a joke? Go ahead, Hazel. What do you call one ant? Ant? What was freaky? Hello, approved username. How are you this morning? What part was freaky? Does anybody else have any guesses? What do you call one ant? No guesses from Sarah. What was that for? uh, Kate says, I wasn't going to be here, but Erebus wanted me to be. I was going to delete my account, but Erebus stopped me, so now I am. Well, hello. I'm glad you're still here. Every once in a while, I don't know what he's doing to himself, but every once in a while, his tail will wag. It's really funny. I wish I could capture it. The way he turned his head all the way back, like a dragon. He reminds me of a baby dragon sometimes. Let's see if I can get him to do it again. Hi. Oh, are you tired? Are you a tired puppy? There, it's good. You cleaned it really good, Jack. Come on. There you go. Come on. I know you want to. Sweet puppy. Oh. tried. He's like, I know you're up to something, and I want no part of it. Hi, Carl. How are you, my friend? Are you okay, honey? Looks like he doesn't feel real good. Are you all right, hon? I'm sorry. Kate says, I got fired from my job a few days ago. Today there was a fire right next to my house that reached 20 acres and was admitted back in the hospital. It was bad. You were admitted back into the hospital? Carl, no, Hazel says independent, one independent aunt. Got you. That's pretty good, Hazel. Hazel says Carl, and so does Sarah. Everybody's happy to see Carl this morning. How are you, Carl? Great live stream. Be gentle. Be gentle on yourself. And Erebus says, wait, what do you mean next to the house? And Hazel says, what up with my internet connection? I don't know. He's saying it is these meds they got me on. Check. Well, he's not on the antibiotics yet. I have to pick them up tomorrow. He's just on like ibuprofen. Yeah, like pain slash anti-inflammatory right now. I think the tongue has something to do with the tartar on his teeth. He needs a dental, which is the whole reason we found the Lyme disease. I took him in to have his teeth looked at. Boy, are you okay? Anyone got 5 pounds of honey? I wish. Cage says on my street, and it ended up catching the trees in the back on fire. Ended up getting to the highway, then reaching back to here. Gooseman says, yes, you do have 5 pounds of honey. What would you be doing with 5 pounds of honey, Gooseman? Good morning. Is it good morning or good evening for you? Jack, you just like that one long piece of her. He's trying to curl his hair. Stop. I'm gonna straighten it out. Stop. How do you smell, buddy? Huh? I think he's trying to curl it. Well, that's kind of scary, Cage. Fires are no joke. We had a house fire when my kids were little. And wow, what a blessing, because I didn't wake up. I can sleep through a house fire. I would have been the one who just succumbed to smoke inhalation. Um, but luckily, I think my neighbor saw the fire, began knocking on my door, and my little girl woke up and came and got me. How lucky. Like we were definitely being looked out for, but the whole trailer went up and it was all underneath the trailer and it flared in the bedroom where the girls were sleeping. Wild. These work. I don't know what that means, Hazel. Cage says I was asleep. I almost slept through it, but someone came into the house. They said there was a fire. Hi, Rosie. Hi, Wasa. Very fortunate. Yeah, Wasa. So lucky. And I know you don't care for them, but I had just graduated from the police academy and I had been riding with the sheriff's department. And the people who responded to the call were all my friends I had just met, and some of them were actually firefighters too. So they just really took care of us. I walked out in a bed sheet. I had nothing. And the first thing they found me was cigarettes. It was so it was funny. Looking back on the whole night, it's funny. Hazel says, yes, Rosie just got here. She said hi right above Wasa. Rosie says, good luck, Hazel. Cage says, I thought they were faking because kids here mess around with things like that. But I looked at the pictures and it was engulfed. I could see it rising, so I got out. Wow, yeah. Sarah says, hi, Rosie and Wasa. Did you see that, Wasa? That hurt my feelings. I was surprised at that. Or maybe you're just copying Carl. I don't know. Jack, what do you think, buddy? Are you gonna go eat? Sarah says Officer Cat and Deputy Jack, right? Oh, you just said I'm out of here. It was just something that happened the other day in my hummingbird live stream. I don't want to talk about it, but if you saw it, you would say, yes, that's what, yes. It was similar to that. I'm out of here. Erebus says my house actually did get burned by a fire once. It was a bad one, though, in LA. Wow. Hi, Jed. Yep. I feel like once you've had one, your chances of ever having one again go way down. So I feel pretty confident now. Also, was I just joking because you prefaced that with, I know you don't like this. Oh, yeah. See, I forgot what I said. Hi, Lee Sung Soon. Thank you for number 12. I appreciate you. I hope you're doing good, Lee Sung Soon. Lee Sung Soon is such a lovely name to say. Jets's cat. I made waffles for dinner with homemade whipping cream and coffee caramel pecan with Hershey chocolate caramel. Sounds yummy, Jed. You won't believe this. I didn't have any sweets yesterday. Well, I bought some cherries, so every time I wanted to snack on something and I wanted to go get a little Debbie, I'd just eat a cherry or two and did pretty good. And I found a new diet food. I made pickled eggs. I've never even had a pickled egg, but Bob from Anything is Possible was making them, and he said his kids loved them. And I had so many eggs, I didn't know what to do with them. Like so many children, she didn't know what to do. So I pickled eggs. The first batch sucked, they were awful. The second batch, I made my own. I didn't use somebody else's spices. I used all my own spices, and I used Louisiana hot sauce because I wanted them to be Louisiana hot sauce tasting. Oh, they're so good. They're so good. Yummy, yummy. So now, every time I eat 2 pickled eggs, I don't want anything else to eat for the rest of the day. Doesn't make me feel bad. It just makes me feel full. What did I miss? Blah, 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 blah. And nervousness. It was one that was life threatening. They all had to evacuate. It got pretty much all of LA. It was that one, huh? Carl says, hi, Sarah. Sarah says, so where is mine, Jed, right? Are you sharing waffles, Jed, or just bragging? Wassa says, Jed is a chef. He likes to cook. So it's not surprising he shares what he cooks. Wassa says, yeah, I don't see whatever you're referring to in the hummingbird stream, but I get the gist. Well, I didn't want you to go looking for it. Jen says, hello, Rosie. Archer Pumpkin King, hello. Huh, what? Huh, what? What's what? Jed said, hi, Sarah, Carl, Wassa. Wassa said, hey, Carl, Jed. Jed says, how are you doing, Wassa? Carl says, hot sauce, are you mad? I know. And at first it didn't work, but I found out that you got to poke some holes in the eggs in order for the actual Louisiana hot sauce to soak through. Once I did that, oh my gosh, and the yolks take in the taste. That's why I like Louisiana hot sauces, for the taste, not the spicy. The yolks, oh, so good. Oh my gosh, I am addicted. Aramis says, you didn't bring Cousin Archer. Ooh, Cousin Archer. Don't know them, or do I? Wassa says, I'm hanging in there, you? Carl says, sounds horrible to me. Well, I never thought I would like pickled eggs, but dang it, I do. I'm going to make, like bread and butter pickles. I love. So I'm going to try to make bread and butter pickled eggs. So it'll be kind of sweet. Oh no. Jet says, I'm doing good, Wassa. I just have my phone charging and then I'm going to draw. Nice. But unfortunately, my chickens have really slowed down eating. I'm not eating, slowed down laying eggs. But I'm still getting I get 5 in 2 days out of 4 chickens. It's not terrible, but before I had an overabundance, seriously. Now I have to wait a few days. Wassa says, I think I slept through if you were live last night. Me? Carl? I'm confused. Chet says, I'm doing good, Wassa. Yep, I read that. Archer Pumpkin King says, nah, Nope, ain't coming. He's asleep. Oh, hi, Archer. You're the Archer they were speaking on. He's asleep. He had a 20 or a 14-hour practice and they overwhelmed him, so no, Fry is asleep. Now, okay. No hot sauce there, Carl? Are you sure? Carl, do you know? Oh my gosh. Do you know this beautiful girl? She's a gardener and she does YouTube videos and she's so popular. She's beautiful. What is her name? Let me see if I can find her. See if I can find her in my feed, man. She has got the strongest accent, and I think she's Irish, but you might tell me differently. Wassa says, we tried making pickled eggs to put in the fridge. It was one of my only culinary attempts that really didn't go. I think you should try again. Like I said, my first one, ugh. But I learned a lot from the first one, and I think, well, the third one's going to be totally different. But I think if I go to do the hot sauce ones again, they'll be better. So yummy, Carl. And you know what? If you add a little mayonnaise, it tastes like egg salad. Put it on bread. Slice it, put it on bread with some mayonnaise, and it tastes like you have an egg salad sandwich. I did that too. Oh my gosh, so good. Archer says picking on, huh? What? Pickling. Pickling eggs. Pickled eggs. Carl says, I'm breaking your fridge. It's okay, I have two. Alex. Alex, is there hot sauce in Ireland? Hi, Alex. How are you? Oh, it's so good you came in. I wish you were here the other day because I had another question for you. Wassa says, yes, you can. Maybe I was here last night. The days kind of run together. I could be confused. I thought I woke up early today after falling asleep. Oh, you were, and you did. You left out early, and I figured you were. I said something about where's Wassa? Oh, because Carl told me I was wrong, and I needed you then. I was like, where's Wassa? But I figured you were sleeping. So, yes, you did. We're used to it. It's fine. Sarah says, if you're going to talk about sweets, make sure you bring some for everyone, Jed. Oh, Carl says I'm out of here before Alex says, of course we have hot sauce in Ireland. See, he's curling it again. A little sucker. He wants curly hair. Jack, what is up with that hair? Hey, Carl, I love you. Have a good day. Wassa says, no, there are no snakes or hot sauces in Ireland. Well, I guess I can't ask you if you know that really pretty girl who's a gardener and she's on YouTube. Dang, Carl. Our friend Bridget won $200 in bingo last night. You don't know anyone called Alex. Yes, you do, Carl. Archer says, I had to move to LA, but I don't like the area. I do like a lot of the people though. Would rather go back to Germany. Alex says, bye, Carl. Aw, Dragon, thank you for the sparkles, my friend. Thank you, thank you. And thank you guys for 15 likes. So, hot sauce in Ireland. Was that all the answer I needed? Aw, we love you, Dragon. How are you doing? Jack is obsessed. He's obsessed with cleanliness. All right, let's find. Oh, that's what I was doing. I'm such a dork sometimes, I swear. Thank you, Dragon. Hervis says you look white though in your guys' post. Who are you speaking of? Are you speaking to Archer? Wassa says, I don't know about a gardener, but there's a young woman who photographs all kinds of mushrooms who is unbelievably hot. I can't watch her. Last thing I need. Dragon says called him a dork and turned real quick. Who called who a dork? What happen? Alex says can't think of any hot sauces here. Really? No way. So Carl was telling the truth. Louisiana hot sauce. It's not real spicy. It's just got a nice little flavor, a little vinegary spice. I don't know. I love it. Wassa says hello to Dragon and Alex. Erebus says yes, him and Fryboy both posted together and he looks super white on Fry's channel, not on Archer's. He only did in the face paint. Hi, Bubba. Are we getting close? Wait a minute. Don't lay on your side, sir. There you go. Just hold that right there. Perfect. That's perfect, dear. Good job. Oh, wait a minute. Here. Just put it over here, okay? No? He says, no, get that out of here. Funny. Leave my sign alone. That you like it there. Okay, thank you. That was funny, Jack. Here. You leave my sign alone. Sarah says so cute. He is. Alex says in Ireland we call hot sauce whiskey. Oh my gosh, that's funny. No, for real though, you don't have any kind of pepper sauce? Like hot pepper sauce? You've got to. Also says time to do the 4-circle lay down adjustment. Oh yeah. A little wookie. Hi, Soul Chef Antonia. How are you? Great morning, beautifuls. How are you doing, Jack and company? Well, Jack seems to be doing pretty good, actually. Not his usual mopey self. Funny boy. Overall, we are good, Antonia. I hope, yes, you said you already are. Sir. Archer says, oh, that's the spotlight. They have a giant spotlight during some parts, but some it's like shadowy dark. In my profile photo, they dim the lights. But that was during when they had the spotlight. That was hilarious, right? Wassa the whiskey. Alex says peppercorn sauce. Wassa says hot pepper sauce and Irish food. I don't know. Antonia says steak, onions, mushrooms with a spicy peppercorn sauce. Sounds yummy. Jack has finally met his true love, himself. Okay. Oh, that was a huge sneeze. Soul Chef Antonio says, but I want an autograph, please, Jack. He obviously is not going for it. Alex says steak, onions, mushrooms. Oh, did I already read that? Yeah, I did. I sneezed and lost my mind. Jack. All right, now we definitely have to blow our nose. Alex says, typical man, Jack, all about self love. Wait a minute, you don't ever have spicy chicken? No hot sauce on your wings? You don't have, come on, wing sauce? Oh my gosh, I'm stuck. Yep. I know, Jack, it's ridiculous, right? I don't know what I did with them. I'm coming back, though. Okay. Um, Carl says, I'm in Dublin airport heading to England. Are you really, Carl? Who are you going to see, my friend? No hot sauce, no peace. I agree, Antonia. Carl, yep, you said you're going to England. Alex says, yeah, we have every spicy sauce, but none that's an Irish brand. Right, but he said there was no hot sauce in Ireland, which made it sound like you couldn't go to the store and buy hot sauce, which I was having a very hard time believing. Because sometimes Carl likes to yoke with Cat. It's all yolks sometimes. I had to do some fact checking. Isn't that right, Jackie? It's, So, Archer and Fryboy, are you the same person? It sounds like you're continuing the same conversation, two different names. And you have a chipmunk. Oh, see? Yep. I think something happened. Uh-oh. Oh. I saw what you were about to do, you sneaky boy. Carl, who invited me yesterday? Carl says, no, that's my spot. I know what you're about to do. Nope. Nope. Trying to steal my spot. I ain't letting him have it. Are you cold? Is that why you're cuddling up? Here. Let me help you, baby. Oh, this is so beautiful. Ew, ew, yuck, ew. You're gross. You're so gross, Jack. Dragon, thank you so much. We love you too. Thank you, thank you. We're putting everything towards Jack's vet bill, so we appreciate you so much. Thank you, thank you. There's Carlos's cat is wrong. Who invited who? What was that about? How are you, Logan? You're playing Roblox right now. Is that why you left us so yesterday? I'm glad you came in and said hi. Fryboy says no autographs. I'm kidding. The fans are amazing. What do you think about that, sir? No comment. I love that sign though. Me too. Logan says, I'm getting the control room working. Are you? Okay. Hi, Karen. How are you? Karen says, good Wednesday morning, Cat&Jack. How are you and Jack doing? Better if I could get a little more comfortable. Yes. Karen said, have a wonderful Wednesday morning. Take care, Cat&Jack. From your friends Karen and Emily, my sweet Chihuahua dog. Thank you, my friend. I hope you have a great Wednesday. Fireboy says you thought I was... Whoa. Oh my gosh. I have to check something out. Dang it. I just saw a channel. Have you seen a channel called Possum Holler? That's a little close for comfort. Hang on, let me get back to the chat. Oh, there we go. Wassa says, oh, that was on. It's on the tip of my brain, Carl. Her name starts with a P, I think. Who blocked the two kids yesterday? Oh, somebody with a name P? Karen says, Jack looks very good. Tired, yes or no? What does that mean? Jack did have his Lyme results confirmed. He has active Lyme right now. So even though he's been acting really cute and funny, he is sick. And I thought he was just being extra mopey because we lost our chicken not too long ago. He's been acting because he doesn't feel good. But yes, he does look good overall. I just thought he was mopey. I didn't think he was really sick. I didn't know. Fry Boy and Erebus, you guys are cracking me up. You are cracking me up. You should be an actor for sure. I'm a snotty man. Make it stop, Jackie. He will, Karen. They said, what did she tell me? Where's my other phone? I have the notes from the vet. She texted me this information yesterday. 43% of dogs who come positive with Lyme disease are at risk of developing chronic kidney disease. So that's why we need to have a urinalysis done to see how his kidneys are doing. So I think that's the biggest thing is risk to his kidneys, but I don't know. Hi, Mr. Dollar City. Good morning. Logan, I think yes. Ultimately, Jack's going to be just fine, honey. Wassa says, Carl, don't leave us hanging. Yeah, who was the P person? And it was a her with a P, Carl. Dang, can't even see. This stupid. Carl says, if he was an Ireland cat, it won't happen. You're probably right. It's probably too cold. It probably doesn't stay warm enough long enough. I don't know, Carl. Archer says, I don't see it. I don't know what you're talking about, Carl says. Allie and Julie. That's not a P. Bye, Karen. Thank you. We love you. Sweet Emily. Ruff, ruff. Oh, Wassa says, Julie, not a P after all. That's right. Dang it. Where did this lint come from, Jack? Did you wash this with towels? You must have. You should have known better. Coffee. You know what happened? Again, 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Man, I was live streaming yesterday And I was chatting with people, and all of a sudden, man, my back was just overwhelmingly hurting so bad. So I went and laid down, and so that was around 3:30 probably. I slept till 9:30 ish or 10, and got up and have been up ever since then. My schedule's all messed up. Boston says PJ, almost the same thing. Soul Chef Antonia, thank you, thank you, thank you. We appreciate you so much. This is horrible. I am horrible at this stuff. I'm gonna get it, I swear. Thank you again, Soul Chef Antonia. Thank you so much. Melissa says, "Oh wow, Jack's getting help. Very sweet, Antonia. It is. Thank you." And so it is extremely helpful at this point. We sat down with all our bills last night, and it's a bit overwhelming. So very much appreciated. Thank you, thank you. My heart is just, thank you, Antonia. Thank you, Dragon. Your turn, Wasa. You are wrong this time. Antonia says, "I love Jack. He is my perfect man." He's the perfect best friend, that's for sure. Archer says, "Bro, I am 6'7". Wasa. Archer says that's why they call me Jack Skellington, German Jack, because of the face paint and height. We like Jack Skellington. We have a bunch of Nightmare Before Christmas socks. Jack and Sally. Archer says Fry is a singer. Oh, yeah. So Fry and Archer and Cage and Erebus all know each other. Archer says, yeah, if you look at that costume, it's directly inspired by Jack Skellington. No, I don't know Erebus, but he's commented on one of our posts out of YouTube. I thought you guys have talked to each other around there somewhere in the whole mix. Oh, I was going to hang on. Alrighty. Carl says, Tina M., we missed you yesterday. Hello, Tina M., Julie, Tracy, the other Tina, anybody attached to Carl who I don't see. Hello. Archer says, did I get them all, Carl? I don't want anybody to be upset with me. Archer says, nope, never met. We don't talk to randoms. Normally, we're not supposed to, even during the haunts. We can't even ask for socials. We have to do it away from there. Oh, okay. So, have you guys added any content to your channels yet? I'd love to see what you guys do. Archer says, even during the haunts, we can't talk to fans or in full character, and they have us stay in character. Cool. All right, Baba. Oh, come on. So it says, but it's because we get super rowdy and some of the characters are more crazy, so they don't want fans running like behind the scenes. Hi, Paul. Good morning. How are you, my friend? Archer says there's a gate now because during one of them I ended up kicking backwards when I was sliding. My character is supposed to stare and then interject and then scare during the haunts. Fry's character is straightforward. Paul says, I'm okay. How are you? I'm okay. What'd you end up doing yesterday, Paul? All right, that's enough of that. Really. I'm done with her. Where are we going now? We are going to Debbie. You did go help your brother. Could he control himself? Was he nice? Oh, I hurt. Mother. Oh my goodness. Yes, I'm glad to hear that, Paul. Good. Archer says I was supposed to have a bow and arrow, but we couldn't carry any weapons or fake weapons. That's why the name was originally Archer. Oh, I see. Well, that puts a damper on that whole name, huh? Where'd my coffee go, Jack? Carl, what does that word mean? I don't know what that is. Archer says, yeah, but I worked around it. Now I just do a pose as a bow and arrow doing it. It makes sense. Carl, word meaning. I need to know. You're going to be fine, Cat. What is that emoji, Paul? Carl means goodbye in Irish. Slanty. I don't know how to say that. It means goodbye in Irish, she says. Oh, does that mean you're leaving me? Paul says cheers. We love you, Carl. I hope you have a great day. Shlanka. I think I've heard that before. Hi, Chu. Good morning. How are you? Hey, Chu, how come you never talk in here? I think I've seen you talk in other chats. So I know you understand English. How are you doing, my friend? Just once, my goal is to get Chu to say 2 words to me besides just hello with a wave. Archer says some fan just called him Fry Boy because he ordered bottomless fries at a restaurant. He hates the name or he gets irritated. Oh, really? Why does he use it as a screen name then? Good morning, Michael. Michael says, good morning, Cat and Jack. And everybody here. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday morning. Snowflake, Moonlight, and Nosh are sleeping. Had to cover the fish tank because of Moonlight climbing on it. Yeah. Good idea. Those crazy cats of yours, Michael. Ouch. Paul says, hi, Michael. What's up, Bubba? You alright? I see your little tail. I saw that. Are you okay, Papa? Huh? Yeah. I saw you wag that little tail. I saw it. You couldn't hide it. Alright, what are we doing? Not our fans, but a fan. I see, Archer. Michael says, good morning, Paul. How is your Wednesday morning going so far? And it's quiet with all them sleeping. A moment of peace for Michael. Well, I guess. Whatever it took. All right. Paul says, okay here, Michael. You know, I just realized that the reason I took Jack to the vet was because of his teeth. And the reason his teeth were bothering me so much was because it smelled like poop. It smelled literally like poop. And it was strong. And everywhere I went, I could smell it. I couldn't get it. It was awful. So I had to make the appointment. And I realized the past couple days, the smell's gone. Isn't that wild? The smell is gone. I think it was just totally something making me take him to the vet. says it was supposed to be artful. I think, I can't remember. It was some clown name, but I'm based off Art the Clown. Okay. Michael says Moonlight and Nose follow me everywhere from the bathroom to the kitchen. Snowflake and Midnight Jr. never did that. Paul says, Michael says, I had that with Midnight before she passed. Her breath stunk bad. Yeah, Jack has not had his dental work done yet. He's got more important things to be doing right now, but it's just interesting. The smell went away all by itself. Weird. I think it's highly sus. Fryboy says, I'll have to check the logs. It was something scary, though. They got it somewhere. Checking. Checking. Oh. Am I not? I think I am. I don't understand, Michael. They told me to do the kitten's teeth when they are ready, the vet said. I said, okay. What would you do to the kitten's teeth? Fryboy says, I'm the lead productionist, though I train other actors. Michael says, clean them when they are ready or make sure no cavity hits their teeth. So are you supposed to brush the cat's teeth? I've just never heard. I mean, we did cat dentals at the vet's office for sure. But I don't remember sending cats home with little baby dental kits when they're baby kittens. You know how they send care packages home with puppies and kittens? I know the puppies have toothbrushes and toothpaste. Michael says yes. Huh. Interesting. I haven't had a cat in quite a few years, so. Why not? You have the kind of relationship with your cats, I bet they would let you. Hello, Maddie. Michael says Midnight Jr. had some teeth that had dark spots on them. Oh, yeah? Huh? I wonder why people don't get that buildup of tartar, like the heavy buildup like dogs do on their teeth. Oh, is Wonder Woman part of DC Comics? Is that why they were saying that? Sorry, not sorry. Well, Wonder Woman was before all of it, so it's cool. Doesn't hurt my feelings none. Fireboy says, even before they had me as a trainer, they had me do years of redos to get it right. And during last year's practice, I kept getting worried I was going to mess up and make myself look bad by the others. Check, check. Jackie, Jack, 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 Jack. Bob 8 Bobo, hello. Brendan says, yo, Jack, hello for my darling monkey. Oh, your monkey is there. Good morning, Brendan. How are you? Michael says, Moonlight goes back to the vet next Monday for more shots. And Nosh will be next. Michael says, hi, Bob. How's your morning going so far? Fiber says, that's why I only wear the pants during the practice and not the gear. Makes total sense to me. Right, Jack? Say hi. Say, hi, Brendan. I got my boyfriend right here. Monkey did that so naturally. You're at dinner? Does that mean you're out eating out? Archer says, yeah, it's always suits, so it makes sense. That's what I thought. I was talking to my auntie the other day. I was sitting in the kitchen and there was something scratching at the outside wall, and I was like, damn, if those are mice in the walls, they're awfully big dang mice. And I started to peek out my window and there was a squirrel. Why a squirrel was scratching at the wall? I don't know. As soon as I saw it, it's like, okay. And it walked away. It did not run away fast. It just walked away. It was the strangest thing. I've never had a skunk come hang out by the house before. Not a skunk, a squirrel. Whew. Don't jinx yourself, cat. A squirrel. Not eating out, just eating. Jed says, I'm at 40 subscribed, cat. Really, Jed? Yep, I am still subscribed. Michael says, my dinner was eating by the girls. Somehow they grabbed my meatball and left the pasta behind. I lost my poor meatball by moonlight and Nosh. They sound like little, ooh, I don't know, little monsters. Paul says he was an alien. Who was an alien? Um, Primary says, look at the rest of the actors. I'm the only one with the full suit. If you look at all the actors, or in my profile photo, or any other pictures, all the outfits that are not full sleeve, okay? But it says, oh, you're looking good, monkey. Have you been working out? Is that a new shade of lipstick? It says, yes, 40. Oh, the squirrel. The squirrel was an alien. I don't know. It was so interesting. Thank you. I feel so dumb, but you had to remind me what I was just talking about. I really, in my defense, I'm getting tired. I'm laying here on the bed with Jack, just a little opposite him. Yeah. I'm in danger of falling asleep. If I can deal with just being stupid, I guess I'll be okay. I am a little tired. My sleep schedule is way off. I'm all screwed up. Archer says, aren't you a clown, though your character? Jet says, Cat, the song I wanted to write for Rosie. Rosie's here. I just looked it up. It's a heartbreak and sad song, so I might go find a different one. So I'm confused. If you want to write a song for Rosie and you went and listened to one, what are you doing? I'm confused. I'm confused. I'm gonna sit up. We'll go to sleep on y'all. Although, last night at about 12:30, I was like, I might as well just start live streaming now. It is not any better, Brendan. I don't know what's up with it, why it's hurting so much all of a sudden. It's kind of crazy. Paul says, hello, Rosie, in the background somewhere. She did. She was here in the beginning. She said hi to Hazel. Michael says the kittens are making me want to write a book or make a movie about them. Moonlight and no sneaky adventures. I think you should. Absolutely think it would be an awesome idea. Brandon says it's all that Pepsi you've been lifting. Funny. There's Rosie. She waved to Paul. Okay, you were doing homework on it. All right. And all the suits are tailored, Fryboy says. Michael says. Even their channel should be called that. Well, there you go. I think it's an excellent idea, Michael. I'm not going to say anything about, how I kind of mentioned it to you yesterday. I'm not going to take credit for any of it. All right. Jack, this is our beach song. We miss the beach, huh, buddy? We do. Yes, we do. Paul says, OMG, I'm writing a check and I made it payable to Rosie. So funny. That's hilarious. Rosie says, Jed, hi again. Brendan says, yo, Rosie. Rosie says, what'd I do, Paul? Can I do it again? Will you keep writing me more checks? Jed says, I responded to you on my channel, Rosie. And Rosie says, I'll see it later, Jed. AI Island Adventures. Hello, my friends. How are you? It's good to see you. Fryboy says the suits are two-pieced as well, so it's extremely hot. Well, at least it's not a one piece if you have to go potty. Michael says, yes, you did. Love the ideas you gave me. I love that you took it and you're going to make it a channel. I think that's amazing. Jed says, okay, and I might have to change my song idea for you, Rosie. Look a few comments up. Fryboy says, but it's because I take one part of the suit off and during pictures or meet and greets. Oh, and change during pictures. AI Island Adventure says, hi, I am good. And good to see you too. Nice dog. Thank you. That's Jack. Rosie says, Jed, do what you like. Paul says, I can see myself getting worse. Stupid phone in my stupid eyes. Getting worse. Then what? You were just distracted because we said Rosie. It happens. Jade says, okay, Rosie, I just realized the song I was going to write you, my own version of it is Heartbreak Song. That's why I'm, it might be more apropos to keep it. Just saying. We all love Rosie. She's going to break our hearts in the end. She cannot be held down. She is a free bird. Right, Jackie? Oh, Rosie shall not be tamed. Paul says forgetting, can't focus, unmotivated, etc. That sounds like me right now, Paul. Maybe it's just something in the air. Don't assume it's you getting worse. Maybe it's you just being silly. That's all. Rosie says, I like heartbreak songs. I don't mind. See? Told you, you can't hold that Rosie down. All right. What's next? I really need to start writing stuff down. This is terrible. It's terrible, Cat. Squirrel Sniper, good morning. Squirrel Sniper says, Grandest Risings, Cat&Jack. Good morning to you, Squirrel Sniper. Brendan said, just picked up a new movie, Whistle. I saw it at the pictures, not bad. So when you say you picked it up, does that mean you bought it? So does that mean you watch movies over and over again? Chet says, okay, Rosie, but that wasn't my intention, though, because I was trying to show you my feelings in it, though. Squirrel Sniper says, are you whispering or am I totally deaf now? I probably am whispering a bit. Shh, I didn't want to wake the baby. Oh, no. I'm just being, I don't know. I'm going to have to clean up the microphone on this phone, too, because Carl said something about the volume the other day, too. Kate says it's ASMR, that's right. Rosie says, Jed, feelings don't come from videos or songs videos. It comes from the heart. And then you're zipping it? What does that mean? And what is that emoji? You're zipping. Jed says, yes, I know, Rosie, and I want it from the heart. That's why. Because I don't want you sad like you already are. Aw, that's so sweet, Jed. Erebus says, Cage, are you okay, by the way? You were really down and depressed yesterday. What now? Oh my gosh, I cannot read emoji. Wow, thank you for 36 likes. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. Oh, Jackie Poo. Rosie says, thanks, Jed. So, Scroll Sniper, I saw you at Dolly's this morning. You were just going to work. Is that right? I saw Maddie too. I think he was just going to work also. Wow, look at this food Daniel had. I'm just saying, Daniel Kits. Look at all that food. Barbecue pizza, and I have other medium barbecue pizza. OMG, what is that right there? Looks like roast beef or something. What? That Daniel eats good, man. Daniel's so cute. Oh, I did get a picture of the pool. I asked him for a picture of the pool. He gave me a picture of him in the pool. Daniel, I want a picture of the pool. I appreciate you in the pool too, though. Funny. Oh, did I miss Corey? Where is she? There she is. Hello, Cat. Hello, Rosie. Hello, sweet Corey. Scroll Sniper says, I was in Dolly's about 5 hours ago, I think. I'm not sure. Yeah, that's about what I've been up since. I got up around 9:30 or 10, so that's probably about right, Scroll Sniper. Corey says, I got some ice packs from the brand Cat&Jack. I don't know what that means, Corey. Oh, I know what you mean, Cat&Jack from Target. From Target. I got it. Cool. Brennan says Jed's not a bad looking bike. How fast does it go? Kate says, oh, when I lock myself in the bathroom, it's because I got fired. And my ex FaceTime tried to rekindle things, but it blew up in my face. I was super emotional. I'm sorry. Sometimes life is just really, really tough. Corey says yes, because I went back to school shopping. Makes sense. Jess says the bike goes about 20 miles per hour, and Brendan says nice. Do some go up to 30? Corey says, because I saw the snotty napkin emoji. She's probably talking about me. Corrupted. What? Corrupted? What are you doing? We've been looking for you, Corrupted. What the heck? I knew Rosie was going to be so happy to see you. Corrupted, you better never leave again because Rosie has been so sad. Sorry, I almost missed you for a second. Jet says some electric bikes can go as fast as 50 miles per hour. Wow. Oh, that's right. Rosie says, Charlie, Corey, I have a headache. You've been sick? You don't have the virus, the parasite, do you? Did you eat a salad? Is he still here? Is the question. That's tier 3 electric bike. Oh, okay. I had no idea. There he is. Good. I thought he left again. I'm glad to see you, Corrupted. Mercy says, no, been crying since the morning, so I gave myself a headache. Well, why have you been crying? Corrupted says, hey, Cat, how's everything? Everything's overall pretty good. I hope things. Why the heck have you been gone? What have you been doing, Corrupted? Hmm? What you been doing over there, sir? Rosie says, Corrupted, how dare you leave me? Aw, Jet says, sorry to hear you've been crying that much, Rosie. Hmm? Your face is twitching, sir. Oh, his eyes are twitching too. And his tail. Crafted has been busy with a girlfriend. I know what you've been up to. Rosie says, ugh, my homie, did the bars take you? Corey says, I was crying because I had to deep clean my room by myself. Oh no, it's terrible. Hi, Ray. How are you? Good morning. This what? I don't know what you actually typed, but it says this for me. It's weird. And some people also come in and it says this. So I don't know what it means or what you're actually typing. Kate says, me and my ex never got along even when I was actively making music. Rosie says, Charlie. Corey, I rather clean than be in my position. Jess says, I cleaned my living room and part of my bedroom tonight. Nice. Ray says, it's me, Felix, from a few weeks ago. I just changed my username. Well, hello, Felix. I think I remember you because I have Felix the Cat t-shirts. And when you came in, it made me think of the Felix the Cat t-shirts. And so I went and found a Felix the Cat t-shirt. I was on a mission. Well, welcome back. Corey says, what's your position? Did you join the army? Ray says, yes, that's me. Okay. Well, why did you change your... Yep. Why did you change your username? Paul says, there seems to be a lot of X's in the world. And aren't you lucky not a one of them is yours? Hi, Sarah. How are you? She's right there. There she is. She's watching you, Sarah. She's watching you. Watch out. Good morning, Sarah. How are you? I woke up last night, and by the time I got on YouTube, you had just ended your live stream. Rosie says, my dad had surgery yesterday. Here we go again. Is he okay? Paul says, hi, Sarah. Even though it says bye, he meant hi. Brendan Matt, I used to go. Why is my glasses not working anymore all of a sudden? What the heck? I used to go bike riding every day. Had a Shimano racing bike and an Apollo BMX cross mountain bike. Nice. Ray says, because Ray is a famous wrestler and I make edits of her. Okay. Is your real name Felix though? Rosie says, homie. You came perfect timing. Sarah says she's plotting to poison. I'm gonna get you, evil Deborah. Charlie says, oh my bad, Rosie. Hope he gets better. Sarah says, thank you for hanging on my streams, Cat, of course. Aravis says, you said where you were getting back together the day before yesterday. Crafted says, homie, I hope everything gets better. And Jed says, cool. Brendan, I've got 2 mountain bikes. Rebar, does he have any brothers or sisters? Yes, but not here, not at the house. I mean, his litter, he had brothers and sisters. But no, not here. But it's darn near time, let me tell ya. Jess says, Rosie, I'll pray for your dad, okay? She says, I didn't see him yet. I'm going to go today. He had open heart surgery. So was it planned? Ray says, no, my name isn't Felix either. All right, why did you have the name Felix? You'd think my next question is, what is your name? But no, I want to know why you were calling yourself Felix first. My name isn't Felix either. I didn't think I would cry, but my brother even cried. Rosie says, thank you. Kate says, I'll get back together. Good joke, bud. There is no reasoning with her. I was just saying that to cheer me up and because the people around mockingly mistreat me. Oh no. Micah's right. Hey Micah, I used to work with a Micah, right? Are you Micah? Are you my Micah from Florida? From Kmart? I would die if you were, but I know you're not. Makes me a little sad. Where in the world is Micah Wright, my old friend? Corey says, good luck. I get to live in the fear of my dad getting shot every day because of his job. Oops, what are you doing, Cat? Just his job, so I really hope your dad gets better. Jed says, Rosie, I had heart surgery when I was a baby, 8 months old, through my armpit. Wow. Ray says, because Felix is a famous idol in Korean music group. Okay. And you have a channel for Felix too? Rosie says, he had an appointment yesterday. They did 2 surgeries on him. An appointment. So the surgery was scheduled? Cage says, even if we rekindle things. Ray says, and I made edits. Okay, you did. So my next question, not Felix, not Ray. How many other names do you have? And how many other channels do you have? Still not. Still not the obvious question. Rosie says, what's more sad is I don't talk with him. It is very sad. Sarah says, I went to a magnet school with a Micah. Did you? A Micah Wright? This is not my Micah. My Micah would never ask me if I had any fluffy pillows. So sad. No, well, yes. I think, wait a minute, I'll tell you. It might be that one right there. One's a feather pillow, and it's fluffy. Nope, nope, it's back here. That one is the fluffy pillow. It's the best. The striped one behind Jack. The striped is the fluffiest pillow we own. Not my Micah, right? Ray says, just this one I've just changed my channel name so many times. Do you keep all of the edits you make all on the same channel? Like when you changed it from Felix to Ray, did you keep all your Felix stuff on it? Corey says, do you have a dog cat? Yes, you do. Okay. Now, what's your real name? Brendan says the Apollo was only 650 brand new. It was worth over a grand. Such a nice bike. I thought you were talking about like a spaceship. It was only 650 bucks. I was like, what? How is that? Mm-hmm. What? I didn't do it. I didn't do nothing, Jack. It wasn't me, I promise. It was somebody else. Okay, you're a Jessica. Nice to meet you, Jessica. Rosie says, I miss him even if he hurt me. I really didn't think I would cry. That's great, Jed. He says, I paid $337 for that bike and 19 cents. I don't know if the heart. No, we're back. It sounds pretty reasonable, anyways. Sarah says super Jack. Yes. So Rosie, he had surgeries and stuff, and he's in the hospital because after you have heart surgery, you'll stay in the hospital, obviously. But is anything else? I mean, did it go well? Did just the fact that you had to go to surgery, is that what's making you have all your feelings? Oh, really? Jessica at Ray Editor says, I'm going into high school. Nice. Wow. Okay. Paul says, hi, Sarah. Ouch, that was my neck. Paul says, love them while you have them. And Jessica says, I'm in bed binge watching my favorite series on Netflix. What is the series? Rosie says, no, because this surgery means they don't live long, and because I was scared to talk with him from before, so I don't want something to happen, and I didn't apologize or talk with him. I see. Well, I'm sad that it had to come to this for you to see that, but I'm happy that you do feel that way. And I hope that you find some healing in that relationship, whatever that happens to look like. Thank you for 39 likes. Ooh, 40 likes. Corey says, well, you need to go talk to him, Rosie, so you don't feel guilty in the future. Mm. Oh, by the way, Ross has fallen asleep again. Him and Jack. How could you not watch? See, I sit here and watch Jack, and I want to fall asleep. It hurts, Mama. Whatever, YouTube, you suck. Rosie says, I'm going today, though, and I'm scared he still didn't wake up. Jed says, my day had surgery on his heart, Rosie. I believe it was open heart surgery a couple years ago. I just need a corn bag. I need a hot corn bag on my back right now. Right now. What? What up? Can I help you? How can I help you, sir? I just went to the microwave. That's it. Jackie, where's your face? There you are. Rosie does say, Charlie, I'd rather not talk about that or him in general, and sorry. I think that's fine. You never have shared, so I kind of figured. Oh, she's saying, don't apologize. It's not your fault, I asked. Just to see my dad was doing that too right after surgery, but it's other health problems. I understand. Make up your mind. Good morning, Jackie. Are you awake again? Huh? Hi, baby. Good morning. He's a good boy. Corey says, no, I meant. Oh no, I'm not going to get spanked. Or I'm going to get spanked. I forgot to brush my teeth. Oh no. What do you think, Jack? Upside down boy. Do it really quick. Well, take your time. Take care of your teeth. Oh. Rosie says no, but still, I would say, but I really don't want to. I only say a few things that I can't handle keeping to myself. That's all. Fair. So corrupted. Jack, 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 Jack. Ray says, Jessica says, Jack looks so comfortable. He does. Paul says, I brush too much, according to my dentist. Uh-oh. I think you're the only person I've ever heard say that, Paul. Rosie says, my homie left on the wrong day, but joined on the right day. And Rosie says, Jack, can I come cuddle with you? You certainly can. Yup. I don't ever want to leave him anymore. Like before, I didn't want to leave him, but now I really don't want to leave him. Just to Jessica, I subscribe to you. She seems like she's really on it, following different people, making edits. Corrupted says, I'm still here, homie. Aw. Ray says, thank you. Jack, your face. He says, I use CapCut to make edits. Oh, I see. I like CapCut, but I have it on two different phones, and one it lets me save things to my photos, and the other one it won't let me. I don't understand what the difference is, but I'm not paying for either one of them. Rosie says, homie, what keeping you busy? Got a woman? I told you that's what it was. I think he gave us a sheepish no answer as an answer. It's an earthquake. No, it's just Cat walking around in the house. As he says, ugh, homie ditching me. That's usually Carl's job. Oh, really? Jessica says, I mix between videos with me in it, and then Ray edits and Felix edits, so I'm all over the place, and I give shout outs too. Awesome. Yeah. So Jessica says, nah, Jack looks possessed. He looks like, now he really looks like a Chinese dragon. I don't know why. Can you see me like that? Hmm? Oh, yes, you can. I see you moving your eyeballs. You little weirdo. Is that any better? I'm making myself cough. Crazy. God, this is, I think, a month or two. Hi, Maddie. Good morning. Corey says, I want to shout out Jessica. Ray says, or Jessica says, it's creepy but adorable. And Ray will give you a shout out, Corey. Rosie says, corrupted, too long to count. I lost count, but I didn't forget about the 8 pennies we stuck on that number. Oh, hi. You said that's enough of that, huh? Poor boy. Picking on you this morning. All right. Maddie says, good morning, Rosie. Hope you're well. And Crafton says, oh, yeah, the pennies. Rosie says, Maddie, hi, could be better, but how are you? Yeah, we'll keep your dad in our prayers, Rosie. Her dad just had open heart surgery and she's very worried about him. Thank you so very much. Thank you, Maddie. Thank you for your contribution. Not so we. I thank you, my friend. We love you. You made me write contribution instead of thank you, Maddie. Nope, he did not forget about the pennies. Thank you, Maddie. How are you doing? Mm-hmm. All right. Oh, back to sleep. Yeah, Rosie says thank you, Maddie, too. Thank you, Rosie. Jessica says my mom got me a classic book to read. What book is it? Maddie says break on chainsaw all day again. Sweaty day ahead. Ew. It's tough work. Thank you again, Maddie, and don't work too hard. Crafton says, nah, I still remember. Jessica says it's The Hobbit. What is The Hobbit? Oh, The Hobbit is the book your mom got you. Got it. Have you seen the movie? I think Sarah is live. Sarah Lee just went live. Maddie says, always welcome, Kat. I try to support my friends when I can. We love you. We love you too, Maddie. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Rosie says, homie got more pennies to add. You've been gone for a minute. You gotta have some. Jessica says, no, not yet, but I'm gonna watch it after I read the book. I think that's a great idea. Watch it after. That way you can really get to, because sometimes you watch the movie and you don't want to read the book. Well, I think it's a great book. I hope you really enjoy it. Do you love reading? Crouch just says, I've seen the movie. I think most of us have. Well, a lot of us. What do I'm talking about? What do I know? I know nothing. I do know it's 5:04. Chad says, I've seen the movie there. Three, there's three in the series. Is that the Hobbit, such and such, and then Lord of the Rings? Dun, dun, dun. Ah, Jessica says, yeah, I have so many books. Maddie says, better get back to graft. Love to all, peace and blessings. Thank you, thank you. Corey, thank you for that. Crafton says, yeah, Rosie, I've saved up a lot now. So, Corrupted, can we expect to see you around some more? I'm just checking for Rosie. I mean, I'm asking for a friend. Thank you, Corey. Jack likes a makeup brush. Jessica says, my mom says I need to read it before school starts, but I'm still on page 6. Ooh, when does school start for you? Rosie says, oh, dang, say less. You got stacks of bread for real. What does that? I don't know what that means. So, Corrupted broke up with his girlfriend, so he will be around more. Yay. All right, there you go. We are happy to hear. In 5 weeks. Oh, you can do that for sure. No problem. You've got this. Great book. You make me want to start reading. All right. Well, thank you to everybody for the Snapchat. Not the Snaps. No, where the hell am I at? The super chats. Everything's going towards Jack's vet bills. It's not a ton, but it's a lot when you're in a bad situation like I am right at the moment. So I appreciate it, and Jack appreciates it, and we love you. When you say bread, you mean, I'm always thinking food, Rosie. I'm like, bread, let's make bread pudding. Okay. Or make bread toast. Cinnamon bread toast. Yes. All right, guys. I love you. I love you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And let's do it again tomorrow. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Bye.